we can construct the following high-level fault trees. So this is at a high enough level where this is true for both the xenon delivery configuration as well as the hydrogen delivery configuration. So what this shows us is how reliable some systems are going to need to be relative to other systems. For instance, the depot, which is a single point of failure, needs to be much more reliable than the propellant transporter, of which we will have an arbitrary number of fitted for you in demand level. Additionally, components that are used on several different systems, like the refuel port, which is on our customer satellite as well as our own depot, is going to need to be very reliable as well. From here, we can start to get a sense of how reliable the depot and transporters are going to need to be in order to have a resilient system. And this winds up depending on the demand level, because that's what dictates how frequently we're flying. So the curve here generated represents the minimum reliabilities of these two components required for a given demand level in order to be resilient. Now this curve can be relaxed a little bit if we dial back some of our assumptions. So this made some aggressive assumptions like we keep 100% of our customers in the event of a failure in our back order. The trend still exists though that as demand level goes up, our reliability requirements also go up. They're constrained to be very, very high. So when it comes to dealing with this, both these plots are for a given demand level. The shaded region represents reliabilities that can still support a resilient system. The graph on the left shows it for one depot. The graph on the right shows it for two. So what this shows us is that just by adding one depot at a demand level of 15, we have now a lot more leeway in terms of reliability. So the key takeaway is that as demand level goes up, we're going to want to keep adding more and more depots. Now, we don't anticipate getting to a demand level 15 for several years, and then several years after that until we have 30. So we won't have to add several depots in orbit at once until several years down the road.